guys, Susanna here. Well, I thought it was about time I come back with doing this project. We've done 4 parts, so I've got my little baggie here of bits and pieces. This is gonna go over on here. That'll probably be the last thing I put on, so it'll hang over there. I still I'm just going to keep it in the hoop, but I am going to make up some other kits where I'm going to turn this pattern into a bag, and I've got a king size Kath Kidson quilt which I want to sell like the packs so that you can make yourself up a nice bag. But in the meantime I'll just keep stitching and just work on this. I'm reckoning I've got a lot of this is my wax which I may use. I find that when I'm using DMC, which is what I in the kits, which I think there might be 1 or 2 of the kits left that has got all this sort of stuff, like the cord that's gonna, where is it? It's gonna come out from here, and then I've made my own. So what I might do is I might cut this off here. This is looking pretty ready, but I could probably use this for another project. You never know what you might use these little bits and pieces for. So that can go up there, because this is going to be folded over because it comes out, there's number 6 there, and I'm going to have it, I'm going to try and put it there over that, probably even try and squeeze it in so that it's hanging over there like that. But so these 2 are the last bits that we're going to do today. I was thinking I might do some embroidery on that. Now where are my ribbon embroideries? I think they're the ribbon embroideries, they're over there. Hang 10, I'll be back. Okay, I'm coming. Should have been organised. I thought I might do a excuse me, a ribbon embroidery rose. So what we are going to do is pick some this. Now that might be nice because it's variegated and it's small. Strawberry ripple. And then I might use the green, either this or this, for the leaves. So we're going to do some ribbon embroidery now. Okay, what I'm thinking, I might use that. What we're going to do in a book somewhere, it is this called the Spider Roses. So just cut that, and you do a 5 pointed star, and I might start it in the middle here. And I've got this because I'm going to try and stay. I'll start it here. Okay, so we need 5 points. Just going to put it in the middle. Then ignore those little dots that I've got there. Okay. This is why we need a small ribbon embroidery, because it's not very big space. So you need a thinner one. So what is it? 3 meters of, what's the size of? I might measure it. I don't think it would be very big at all. Come in there. Okay, so while I've got this thread, I am going to go into that. Okay. Now this is only just circles stitched on with friction pen, and go up here and up, say about there. Okay, and then do the same for here. We'll go the middle, just ignore those little dots that I've done. So we're going to be doing nice little ribbon roses, and they are beautiful. I thought I'd do it with the ribbon. I was going to do you can do this same effect with wool, or you know, if you want to double it up, but I just love the look of it with the ribbon. Okay, so that's down. So what we're going to do now is tie that off. Hopefully I didn't knock it too much. I am sorry. You're dizzy. Make sure keeping it in line. I'm just wondering, can I go in a little closer? I'll try and stay here. No, I'm gonna go out. I just don't trust it. I'll hold it up. Okay, so we'll finish this off. So hopefully by the next video I'll have the little kits made up. I've still got heaps of these patterns, but I'll sell the patterns individually and then the kits, or I can sell them with the kits. What's this for? Obviously I didn't finish it off. Well, I might do that. Just finish it off and cut it off. Might have got distracted, and it's been sitting on the side for quite some time. Might as well make sure that it's finished off properly. There's the cream. Now, what we do with this, and I'll try and keep it in the middle. So we're going to, and I got this ribbon from Gail's Patchwork, but I know that Etsy has a Silk Studio. Are these two bits? No, that's just one bit. Oh my goodness. I might cut it in half because that's long. So okay. So you just sort of, it's a knot, and then I'm just going to tie a knot. When you use silk ribbon, you go through it fairly quickly. And I think these colours go quite well. So we'll go with the one on the top. And you come out in the middle. Then you turn it this way. And you go over. Oh, I might even try doing it the other way. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, like it's over, under, over, like under, over. See how I'm doing the under and over? A little bit of pulling to begin with. Over that, under this, over that, under this, over that, under this, over, under, over. I'm going to pull it a little tighter, over, under, hopefully I am in camera, over, under, over that one, under. It is easier to do this when they're bigger. That's why I'm actually, because normally you go in the opposite way, but maybe use a tapestry needle because that is pointy and it's pricking me. So over, sometimes you have to put it up, and be nice when we get into some of that yellow. Okay, over that, under, and you keep going over that one, under that one, over, and keep going until you don't see the little lines, over, and see sometimes you need to push it up because some of the others we can't, so over, under, over, under, where are we, where's that one, there it is, so over, under. I'm glad that one's going over. I think we're almost done on this little flower, so under that one. Okay, can you see that? I hope it's not too close. So yeah, and then we sort of push it out. You can't see the little bits, so we're going to go down underneath. There we go, and then come up through the middle here and repeat. So we're going to go over, under, over, under, over, under. Now this one's going to be a different colour, so these two are fairly close, so you've got to be careful with that, over, under. So what I might do is turn it off. I need to bring it a little closer, and I'll finish these little roses and then I'll come back for those. Hopefully you were able to see me do it. I might bring it up a little closer. So over, under, over that one, under, over, under. Gives it a real 3D effect. And because this is variegated, see these two are really close, so that's going to go over, where is it? Yeah, under. When they're a bit bigger, it does make it easier. Okay, over, under, there we go. So I will, so even though it's the same thread, we're now coming into the oranges. So okay, so if you did that technique in the middle there and you did a 5-pointed star like there, that would probably be quite nice. And I've got a big rose, I've got this, that's probably not the right colour. Maybe we can have a look what else we've got in my stash. Now that's nice, just in the centre of this. work? Have a look in my little jar. I think that's probably as, you know what, that might even work, you know. All sorts of stuff in there. It's probably too dark. That's pretty. Wouldn't that look nice on there? But we are not. So I might check out some of those for the centre of these and I'll give it a whirl. So I'm just going to pause, finish these little roses, and I'll come back for the leaves. Okay, now I've done the leaves, I've done the roses, and I'm going to do the leaves, and I've got a bit of cotton to match that. I measured these, I think this is 2 millimeters and that's 4 millimeters. So they're pretty small, and I attempted to do the leaves before. So I'm going to zoom in and try and make sure that it stays up. I'll slide this down. I might have to go back out because it's fairly high up. Hopefully I will zoom it back out in a minute. So what we do, I tried doing Lazy Daisy, and it was a bit big and cumbersome. So here's we get your ribbon, and you sort of do that and sort of create a little leaf. Try not to pull it too tight. Okay, so I'm going to come out the bottom here, do it again, try not to do it too tight, pull, because then you'll end up pulling that. So what I've done with this, I'm going to put just a sprig there. So I am going to go from here, sort of creating, these leaves have got to be attached to something, so go over the top and then I'll come out probably underneath here, have that pulled out to the side, and then come out. Here we go, we'll go that way. You need to do, it probably pay to do the little leaves first and then come back in with the embroidery, the thread to hold it down. So I'm going to come up here, I might just go in between and have a tiny little sprig, and then come up here, go like this, hold it down, and don't come too tight. This is a variegated thread too, so it's fairly small. Okay, I might come up here. Hopefully this is in camera. I don't want to pull too tight. There we go. Now I'm going to come back with another green. I've gone around here in that gold colour, and I might come back in a darker green and go all the way around, including those little, so that, you know, the cup is sort of the tealy colour without doing too much. Okay, we're gonna come here, try and keep it in camera. I don't want to pull it too tight, and I'll come in up here. Come down. going to come back with the thread for now. Have that on the top. So what I might do is I might just go here and then catch that down here. You just want to catch it just so it won't go down, if you know what I mean. You can even go underneath the rose. I don't, oop, it's so fine. Come up. Pretty small little work this. I might go under the rose again. When I give it a bit of an iron, so it can come up, and that's going to go down there, so it will have a bit of a sprig. And this will come up across, I think. And then I might even just do a tiny little sprig coming from here. I reckon I can have one coming up there and then going down, so I'll leave that up. Hopefully I'm in camera. And yes, I am, probably too much the other way. Ugh, it's never easy. I'm going to go back down just to be on the safe side, because I don't want to miss it. So once again, now I'll take it out of the hoop after this, and I have got in the break I went into my room and grabbed the Kath Kidson quilt, and I cut out one corner. So everybody will be getting got the inches, where are we? Ah. I know, I got that. That's the thread here. Yeah, everyone will be getting, I think, 26 inches by 16, so a good size piece. So I'll keep going. I think I'm going to have one going. Yeah, see, so at the moment that you pull it, silk ribbon is very delicate. But that's what I wanted this little cup to be. You know, it's a china cup, and we want it to be a pretty delicate little cup. So I'll keep going, and I'll finish up doing these. Yeah. And then I'll take it out of the frame. Oh my goodness. And then I'll show you the beautiful Kath Kidson fabric. So I'm going to go one this way, and then I'll probably might get another one in there, because we don't want to go over those little lines. We may have one going from this, going that way, maybe going, oop, might go up there. Okay, now I'm thinking that should be enough. Finish it off. it too tight. And then we'll come back and then I'll undo it. Might go through that with the needle. Okay. Yeah, this is not a quick project, but it's going to be a good one, and I thought it's quite nice. Like, I'm going to go through there. Yeah, like I said, I've got the display of this up already there, and I thought I wouldn't mind turning this into a bag. I think that would be good. I'm gonna grab some of that, go back down. You know what, I'm gonna come up through here and just attach a sprig. Okay, so we're going to just have another little sprig. You don't have to have the flowers, just the sprig is alright sometimes, or the leaves, because that's what they look like. Okay, try and do it as quickly as I can so I can show you my Kiskin fabric. It is beautiful. Now at least having these is going to keep these little leaves hopefully not sunk in, if you know what I mean. Hopefully they'll stay put. I'm going to have another little just a tiny little sprig there, not attached to the leaf. Have that coming in here. I think this little guy needs to, yeah, he's been really pulled down, probably with when I knotted it. So we'll just have that like that. There we go. And then a tiny little sprig coming underneath. Okay. There we go. Hopefully, can you see that? That is so pretty. Now, so I'm going to take off this for now, but I find doing you know, the stitching is much better to do that in with this. So yeah, see, I didn't go quite all the way around, so I'm going to have to go back on that. So what I want to do is, where's the little bag? Has it got any gold in it? Probably not. Now I've just got to go and find the gold, which I think might be in another packet somewhere. So I've got, just put it away, I've got this. Here is the Cathkitson quilt, and this is the piece that you'll be getting, and it's got these gorgeous flowers and it's been quilted. I've pinched the bit that there's only a little bit, this section, that hasn't got the edging, but we're probably not going to, we're going to create our own edging anyway. So it's this on that side, and then I'm hoping to have that for on the inside. So what I was thinking for, yeah, see it's crooked because I've cut it. So what I was thinking on the edge of this, I'm going to have to give it a bit of an iron because this is now going to be probably sewn like that size. So probably, how much do we need? So I'm gonna sew it up. I'm thinking maybe 4 inches. So probably just there. So I'm gonna cut it up with a rotary cutter so it's straight. So 4 inches on that side. You probably need to do, I would say, these bits first. I might go underneath, have that sitting over the top. Go like that because this is going to sit over this like that. So it will still have that 3D element, but that's going to be stitched. So if you don't want to stitch this on, which I think I may have stitched on by hand, I could almost take it off. And I'm hoping to go 4 inches all the way around and then using the backing. So this will be, that side will have the bag with this on that side, and then the other side will just have a solid piece, like that'll be the other side of the bag. And then on the inside it's going to have that, so we'll sew up the sides. And I've got to make some handles, so I'm hoping to have a bag about that size, but we do need to work on this. So what I'm doing, I do like that. Do I want a tealy colour? Stuff everywhere, I tell you. There goes my iPad. Not good. That sort of matches that, but I'm thinking, do I go darker? Because you probably won't see it. Give me a look. Now, I was going to do that. These just match the leaves really well, and I'm just thinking I've got to have something that's going to match the leaves, and I thought that, but I need something a little darker. That's probably a better match. There we go. Okay, we'll have a look. Now this, I'm going to give it an iron. So if you want to still keep it in a hoop and do that, that's fine, because not everyone's going to be, making a bag, but I would like to turn it into a bag. So it's this tutorial still is okay if you want to, keep it in a hoop. So what I'm going to do, this along here I will do in a light colour, because that's that is the tea. So we'll come up here and I'm doing a stem stitch because it's thicker, and I think I used a stem stitch with the gold as well. So I was worried that I may need to do that, but I'm thinking, because we're going to be making that straight, we may end up cutting that bit off. So this is the way you can insinuate that it's coloured without fully colouring it in, because I wanted it to be like a china cup with a little bit of colour, and I think this will work. So actually I probably could have used that or that, but yeah, I might use that lighter colour, the DMC one thread, to do these little bits around the bottom. So what I'll do is continue on. It's so cute. Oop. I hate it when that's what happens when you have the threads too long. Okay. Now I may come back if it's something thicker like that, you do the stem stitch. So what I might do is I'll do a stem stitch along there, but then I'll do a backing stitch along there. I might just do backing stitch there because it's a bit thinner, stem stitch, backing stitch. So I'll go in there and do these colours. I'm not sure whether I might do some satin stitch in there to raise that up a little bit, and I'm going to do a stem stitch around the actual sewing machine just to raise it up, and same with this. And I'll do a, you know, like a 2 threads of DMC, or maybe even 1, just for the thread in that same thread colour. So yeah, see, sometimes you just need it thicker. Like I use quite a few strands because I needed a thinner. I just got my pearl. So you can use a combination of, if you've gotten the kits, your DMC, you use what you've got handy. If you want to use your wool, it's up to you. Now, it's a really hot day today, so I've got the air conditioner on, so I'm hoping you can hear me okay. So what I might do, I'm just going to go up to the top, and then I like that little running stitch. I might do that on the bottom and on the top with this colour. I think it's going to make it look good. And then we'll find a light colour. So we're going to come up here and stitch on these. I think that's really cute. Now it's got the batting on the back of it, and I think sometimes you get through, but sometimes you don't go all the way through, but that's okay because we're going to be putting some more battings here. It's looking really pretty, I love that. So we'll have that on the bottom there. Okay, I might, oh, we haven't stitched that off. I keep forgetting. What I might do is I'll just work my way down, because it's a fairly long piece, so I can, and then we'll come in and across here. Quite small, so we probably won't go through all the layers. So do whatever colour. I'm going to come up through here because I'm going to need to do that. There we go. So do whatever colour suits your fancy. Okay, I'm back at doing stem stitch. I do like the gold, but it is a bugger to sew with. That's why I only did that and this in it. I think it's going to be a nice bag. I think it'll be a good bag that I'll take with me to retreats, or, you know, when I go to my craft group or whatever. Can never have enough bags. Or you can turn it into a pouch if you wanted. Basically that's what a bag is, pouch with handles. finish this off, and I'll turn it off, and I'll probably come back when I've done a little bit more work along here, and I might work the roses with you, or even, you know, like so, cut out and sew some of the bags. Okay, let's start here, back this way. You see, sometimes you need to go the other way, often when you're going around the corner. There we go. See, now I've changed sides. I'm not having it down, I'm having it over the top. Okay. And now probably back to, seriously, this video is probably going way longer than it should. Nice to get back into stitching these again. I've got so many projects I need to. I've been working hard in the background on the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, but also my piece for the retreat. So I'm nearly done with that. You should see my sister's one, looks really good. Okay, might be enough to do the bottom, we'll see. Let's look. Okay, I'm going to go right in the middle of it, I think. We need to cover as much of that black as we can. If not, it'll just have a shadow, which is okay. Oh, itchy nose. Okay, yeah, this is, I think it's going to be a fairly long video, but that's okay. It's been a while since you've seen me work on this piece. So I've still got plenty of these projects on my website as a little pre-printed panel, and I'm going to bring out the Kath Kidson pieces. Oh, I might just use a different needle because it keeps coming out. Yeah, so you don't have to use what I've got. You could probably do the same thing with what you've got, but I've got it, and it is a gorgeous quilt, a vintage quilt. Oh, it's always the way, isn't it? Barely enough. Let's see. No, nearly. No. No, not going to make it. Oh well. So I'll come back in and do just a little, you know, place there and go on the top. And there's our little cup done. It's so cute. If you wanted to, you could almost go along the top there and do a little, you know, a darker stitch in this colour, just to add a little bit of something. Okay guys, well, there we go. I think you should zoom into that, you can see what that looks like, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching guys, and I hope you you know, having fun doing these. Go onto the Facebook page, you know, me, Tia and Corinne, and show me some of your work. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.